Yeah.
This is the most helpful way to do
Listen,
it.
I opened a Bounty of Dragons, and I was like, oh shit, went back to homepage. Then I opened a Bounty of Dragons, and it's like, oh fuck, wait, I did it wrong again.
Every
Then I
time, yeah.
went back to the homepage, and then I almost clicked it a third time, and I went, wait, I need to fucking
Wait.
stop.
Dude, it's like that thing where you're like, you make cereal or something, and then you're like walking around putting stuff away, and then you go to put the milk in the bin, and it's like, wait, something's wrong here.
But anyways, I got my stupid OBS to be okay with what I'm displaying. So last week's episode
On Dragon Ball Z.
on Dragon Ball Z,
The new overlay.
it is a brand new overlay with
I haven't.
the
Oh,
art.
do I get to
Should
control
we-
Fenrir this week?
Theoretically,
Hell yeah.
Keep that fart in the box.
let me see
We'll
if I-
eventually get to 9 players, and then we'll just do the magical drop-in, drop-out system, where they were there the whole time, even when they're not there.
There's been multiple times where Aylar's just like, yeah, what are you guys talking about? I've been here.
Hey, don't worry about it.
But yeah, last week's episode, y'all took a lift to the top of one of the kind of mountain peaks in the range that the city of Farideh is built into. So, not too far outside the city, despite the fact, other than the fact that you went
Oh, I can't use his character sheet. I can only view it.
hundreds of feet into the air. You might be able to like roll with this character sheet. I'm not sure.
I cannot.
Okay.
You can't.
Well, I guess you can tell me what you want to do, or I could probably figure out how to change that. But you talked to the Master of the Wings, who had an office inside the city, and she told you that they had sent a few adventuring parties up already, and without fail, all of them had basically been destroyed. And knowing that information, you took the job anyways, and were assaulted at night by a stone giant and 2 wyverns, which you did manage to take out. Not easily. I guess depends on who you ask. Corin ended the fight with full health. Larazis was dropped twice. So
And wasted my fucking superior healing
I-
potion.
Listen, I lived.
And I didn't even get to use the fucking inspiration that you gave me.
Oh, I
the
wasted a
silvery
fucking
barbs
haste
advantage.
as well.
Yeah, the advantage they gave me. Didn't even get to use it.
It went
Wow.
really well for me. I got a dog last week.
That's true. His name
I can't
is-
wait till I have fire resistance, so I don't have to worry so much about Songshin blowing me up all the time.
I just don't. This is the thing. I always say, just don't stand in dumb places. It's very.
I
easy.
hit things with a sword, Songshin.
Just take
Just stand on the other side of things.
a
I don't
quick
have many
5
options.
levels in Rogue.
The
Yeah.
sword is only so long.
That's a problem for you, I think.
How
But-
dare you?
Yes. With varying success, y'all were able to vanquish said giant and wyverns. And you are now basically standing over the spoils of your kill as night kind of falls on this mountaintop. So, what would we
did
like
it.
to do first?
I think I healed Fenrir.
Am I?
Yeah, because he's
I
back
think
at full
you
health
should.
according to his character sheet.
I
Yeah,
think we
see if you
leveled up, so
see if
that
you can't. Yeah,
we'll put you
definitely.
back up.
I don't know how to ping.
On the select tool, you have to be on.
Oh, select. No.
Yeah, and then you can hold down left click.
Oh, hold down. There we go.
Yeah.
So I did not make another map, but technically there is like what you assume is like a giant cave right here. Where
That was being blocked by a stone giant that we didn't
Correct.
see.
Yeah.
Gee. I'm gonna painfully add that to a list Check walls for stone giants.
It is funny. There were some good checks, and I feel like I gave, well, probably not. I thought I gave a decent bit away as to like what might have been killing the other adventurers, but yeah, I was pretty confident that as long as I made the stone giant just immobile, I could get by without like, unless someone rolled a nat 20 on like an investigation, be like, yeah, you don't notice anything weird about the rock face. But which might imply that the stone giant is naked, but I don't really want to get into that. But yeah,
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
I don't have a second map, but there is just a giant hole in the rock face where basically a cave is.
So that's a cave. That's a cave. A straight up a cave where he came.
Correct.
At. Okay.
Like, think of it like where the dwarves and Bilbo made camp. Like that level of a cave. Although there's not a false back to lead further into a elaborate tunnel system.
Is there stuff in the cave?
There are some bones. And I guess...
I love bones.
Yeah, do an investigation check on the cave.
Hell yeah.
I'll help.
Add shared treasure.
She said she'll help.
Yeah.
So roll with advantage.
That's fucking almost as bad, but I'll take it.
I didn't
15.
say I'd be much help, but it's fine.
So with the 15, you do see... Wow, it's... Sorry. Apparently, I am not great at typing. You do kind of see some glinting on the cave floor, basically with the kind of pile of bones, and you are able to find 4 rings of feather falling, which is the Master of Wings told you they were out of because the previous band of adventurers decided to get killed with them. And you do have like 2 tokens of something. I forget what they're called, and so I can't search for them on to add to shared treasure, but I will before next session, which are basically one use rings of featherfall that you can basically activate a token in your pocket. So you have 2 of them already because that's what they had on them, and then you found 4 rings of feather falling based off of the dead adventurers who had tried to solve this problem previously.
I see the rings and immediately remember my shit talking and make sure to prestidigitate all the blood off of my robes and mending the like stab wound holes.
The acid burns from the poison.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nothing happened. You have no evidence. We are fine.
It's totally fine.
I can't wait for Lorazes to
Don't worry
have his
about it.
big day. Because last week, all he did was just slap him around a bit, and he didn't get to do anything. But this week, he's going to get to do some things. Theoretically.
Theoretically. I know. In front of people, Lorazes is still going to be like, chest out, we're better than everyone else. May have gotten slightly humbled, though, in actuality.
That's good news for me. Oh, while I'm thinking about it, can I get wisdom saves from everyone?
No.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh, wisdom saves? Oh boy.
So.
Oh, okay.
Why? Is.
Blue, what you've missed is a wisdom save, if you please.
Can't. Driving.
I can do it for you. No problem.
Thank you. This is why I was about to ask who is controlling me.
So far, we've mostly just started, so luckily, no one. And then now me.
Okay.
All right.
Let me have.
So, Duchess, it's just, you're up top on this mountain face. It's pretty windy.
Okay.
Kind of annoying.
What are we fighting?
Right now, nothing.
Why do we have a wisdom save then?
Don't worry about it.
Don't. Those are the best.
Corin,
Okay, do I pass my save?
I rolled a 4, so no.
Ah, shit.
It's very windy, though. Corin and Songshen, it is also very windy to you two, but it almost kind of feels like you can hear like a voice on the wind, but you can't make out any
Fucking
words.
wizards!
Hello, Mr. Copper.
Wind ghosts.
And then Lorazes, sometimes the dice tell the story with the highest roll.
Haha!
It is very windy out here. And you do kind of hear a voice on the wind, and you alone get to discern the words as it's almost like whispered directly in your ear. Am I a fucking joke to you?
Why did I get to hear that?
Did he say that out loud?
No. That was Travis. Does Lorazes know if that voice was malicious?
Insight
Sounds
check
pretty
for
fucking
me.
malicious to me, my guy.
This is why I. Where the is inside? Oh, there it is. Okay, an 8.
Kind of hard to tell. Definitely not nice. That's not really how I would open a conversation. But it's
Here's
not
the
like
thing, though.
dripping with malice, I suppose.
Lorazes would probably respond out loud. And that's like, not as big a joke as your mother.
Corin
for
looks
fuck's
at him.
sake,
What are you
Lorazes.
doing? What was that?
Lorazes?
Loraz, what was that?
No, no,
Can I get a strength
Someone
save
was-
from Lorazes?
please, yes. I rolled a 16, so 14.
Okay. Uh, the wind picks up, but really just specifically around you, and it does push you this way, but you're able to kind of keep your feet. So you don't slam into the rocks or get knocked prone, but you are moved about
Not
5
Loraz.
feet.
Corin lights his sword up.
I
When
believe
you-
the wind is mad.
I go find some sort of cover a little bit
That's fair.
so that I'm not in the middle of like a flat area.
I gotta. Oh shit! I have to roll a d6 now.
Most of this
Oh,
area
that's a
really
1.
isn't
Hell
flat.
yeah!
All right,
When
doesn't
you
look like they're hurting. Let's go.
chose me as your patron, and you can hear the scare quotes just dripping off of patron, was that just another way to disappoint your father?
Huh.
That means that to me, give me 1 minute.
I got time. Unfortunately, I am running out of booze.
Uh-oh.
I'm like full
I-
Jack Sparrowing on stream right now, but that's neither here nor there.
I would say so. The only patron that I could think of you're talking about is the one that, like, if people asked, "Oh yeah, I follow this person,"
Mm-hmm.
but like, by no means is that serious.
Hence the "Am I a
And-
fucking joke to you?"
Yeah. The real
I
talk
guess the
though
answer is yes, then.
is the answer is kind of yes. And secondary note, it was definitely to displease my father. I chose
Jesus.
a
Yes,
human god.
yes, and yes. Oh, fucking
Yeah.
hilarious. Can I
Good job,
position myself
Yeah.
behind Fenris? The wind starts blowing. There is a large solid object between me and it, just in case.
Can I get
I'm pretty sure
another
everyone but me is safe right now.
strength save from Lorazes?
Fucking bye, bitch.
Philip is gonna either kill me or force me to be religious.
This happens.
17.
This has happened.
God
19 minus
damn
2. Bring it! My hatred for the gods is greater than my will to survive against Wyvern.
First of all, everyone is religious in this campaign. Otherwise, how will I be able to inflict religious trauma? You're not, as far as you know.
Religious trauma.
As far as you know.
Are the religious trauma?
So, everyone else, you kind of feel the wind die down. And Lorazes, you feel this cyclone kind of ramp up around you. And I will say, a weaker man would have been swept up by this wind and spun in circles. However, you plant your staff, you grab onto like a rock outcropping on the ground, and you hold on. And while this wind rages around you, you keep your footing. And eventually the wind dies down a little bit, and you hear, "All right, perhaps I underestimated you, and perhaps I lashed out
stay
a
in your
little
lane.
bit."
Note. Same.
Oh boy. Is he saying this? Is he responding to this out loud, even though I can't hear the other side of the conversation?
If it's out loud, that's fine. If it's mental, whatever's the communication happening right now.
You kind of hear it a little bit louder, like she stopped whispering on the wind and is talking directly to you. Like others might get like every third word. And she just goes,
I'm just trying to gauge how uneasy Corin is right now.
"There will come a time where you will have to choose for real. You cannot hide behind your jokes and your refusal to be engaged. And when that time comes, perhaps I would be willing to take you on my wing." And you feel the wind die down and the atmosphere kind of become calm again. I've drunk way too much. That's not a part of it. That's just me commenting on my own habits.
Oh, for a second, I thought it was a god I could get behind.
Yeah.
And the god is just like, oh, I'm gonna drink to deal with this.
Just like
Actually,
me,
that
for
would be
real,
fair.
for
He's
real.
I will
dealing with
say,
the
this is the closest I've had to a godly experience, and I succeeded. I don't know how this is going to play off in Lorazes' brain.
On the one hand,
Hey, I
you
still
got
keep it in
you got
mind.
bitch slapped so hard by a wyvern. On the other hand, a god clearly wanted to play with you, and you were just
I
like,
angered a god, and I got
I'm
like pushed
good.
around a little bit, and like my hair blown in the wind. That wyvern was way more dangerous.
"You know what? Someone might be going to the bank today. Fuck your dad."
I do what I want.
I will not let slip that was slightly terrifying. Anyway,
Can Lorezus make a quick clothes check for me? Make sure he hasn't peed his pants or anything.
Um, part of the check is also prestidigitating, so no one notices anything.
And I roll a perception check.
Too late.
Absolutely.
Prestidigitated. Too late.
Roll perception. We'll see how it goes.
14.
Prestidigitated. Prestidigitated.
Yep.
Prestidigitated. Yeah.
It's a difficult word.
By your third or
Lorezus,
fourth cell, so like it's harder to say. Yeah.
Lorezus
Yeah.
seems a little shaken, but otherwise okay.
Which is reasonable considering I just got stabbed by a wyvern twice.
Twice.
And-
Yeah.
I wasted my superior healing potion.
I am still a little salty, if we're being honest, about the fact that I was able to drop Lorezus twice with one
Instantly.
hit. And I did so little damage to Corin that he finished the fight with full health.
Yeah. Why is the gods mad at me?
To be fair, the only reason that I was able to do that, the only reason I was able to do that is because I used my amulet of the drunkard. I got a really good roll on my healing roll for my amulet.
I
It has
will also
nothing to
say,
do-
and I won't do this all the time, but I maybe noticed it kind of heading south, and I was like, are you healing yourself with your sword?
Yeah, I totally forgot about that ability completely because all I
'Cause
was
it's-
thinking about was the
It's
charges.
like real useful, y'all.
Oh yeah, it's dope. It's dope. I just forgot all about it because you took away the other ability that it had when it evolved, and for some reason it got jumbled up in my head, and I was like, oh, I don't have any
And
healing with my sword anymore, which
You
is
do
incorrect.
have a charge, and
I do.
God, I'm so excited. I'm so excited for you to use it.
I've stopped myself from like using it to see what happens. I'm gonna leave it to be a surprise. I have no idea what happens when I hit that button.
That's what's best sometimes. So I think currently I'm 4 out of 5 right now in making your characters overly religious despite your wishes. And
Wait, did you count that as 4 out of 5 as in everyone but me?
3.5
Or is it-
3.5
3.5?
out of 5.
I was gonna say.
I think Duchess and Lorezus are my two
Atheists.
not atheists.
No.
Definitely not
atheist.
atheist.
Holder honors. They're the last ones to do the thing. They're not caving into peer pressure. It doesn't
Yep.
matter.
It's one of those things where I probably do think like, okay, maybe I shouldn't be as openly assessive of like everything they do. But the fact that nothing really happened, even though I had pissed off a god, really reinforces the fact that like
So it's like, did you piss off a god, or did you just kind of hold your own against, like, you know, if someone flicks you on the shoulder, does it hurt? Kind of depends on you now, doesn't it?
yeah, and it didn't hurt. Normally, when people flick me on the shoulder, it hurts. Have you seen me?
I cannot
very
believe
flimsy.
you rolled a 16 followed by a 19. I wanted to spin you up in the air in a cyclone and talk down to you as the
Any
goddess.
other day, I'm a paper in the wind. Ah, good times.
But that's neither here nor there. So, anyways, in the cave, piles of bones, 4 rings of feather falling, multiple tokens of the things I can't remember right now, but they're one-use feather falling. Eventually, I'll refine the magic item and I'll add it to shared treasure for people to claim or not claim. But
Philip?
yes,
Is there a skull in there somewhere?
human, yeah.
Good. I want to make a whistle out of it.
Sure.
This is why the gods haven't messed with her yet.
What would be that check?
I don't know, but you're the one rolling it.
Tinker's tools, decks. What would?
And I will take multiple skulls. If the first one doesn't fucking work, I'm gonna keep working at it.
All right, let's do a dex check, not save.
I want a screaming whistle. One of them Aztec death whistles.
Oh, that is
Right.
fair, actually.
That's a 15 on the die for a 19 total. Yeah, I would say you make a functional enough whistle out of the skull of one of the dead adventurers. They're not using it anymore. It's fine.
Nope.
No.
Do you think if I used a different type of skull that it would get a higher or a lower pitch? Like if I use, say, like a wolf skull for something or an orc skull for something?
I don't know if I know enough about anatomy or music to answer that question, but let's go with sure. If you want to make yourself a boneyard bell choir, I will allow it with
Yes.
dex checks. So I guess, yeah, behead whatever you want to behead and see if you can make a bell out of it. Whistle, bell, whatever you want to do.
Screaming whistle. It's one of them Aztec death whistles. I blow into it and it fucking screams.
I hate that.
I did not eat enough food today, y'all. But that's neither here nor there.
Like
Where?
Fig said, this is why the
Okay,
gods haven't
Philip.
messed yet.
Where are we? You found the rings, you've got some tokens. When I figure out what the magic item is named, I think you've got 6 total. So that can be divvied up once I actually get into shared treasure. But other than that, what would everyone like to do? I'm going to stop drinking just for a moment.
Can they go up right
Yep.
behind this?
That's the
I'm gonna
truth.
go up behind the Razes.
Go for it.
A functional death whistle. I'm just gonna blow it right behind his head and then disappear again.
Okay, I'm going to roll a stealth check for you. Oh, man. I am...
Hey, are we still within that hour of the fight that we just had last session?
Please, Rolo.
Well, no, I'm asking because I have passed without a trace up. If we are.
It's probably within an hour, to be
Yes,
honest.
I have passed without a trace up.
God damn.
It is funny because I see that you've rolled perception, Lorazis, and you both rolled the same on the dice. However,
Pass without a trace is a bunch of bullshit.
Duchess is a 30 before Pass Without Trace, 40 after it, and Lorazis' perception is a 25. So you are able to sneak up on him, blow your death whistle, and disappear again.
I'm gonna need to recast prestidigitation.
Oh no, you pissed your own pants.
Everyone pisses their own pants. Well, I might have spoken too
Well,
soon.
see, the thing is, with prestidigitation, you can piss somebody else's pants.
Ooh, that is true.
They changed prestidigitation in
Why?
1D&D. Yeah.
Why? Can you not piss other people's pants now? Why would they take
You
it away?
now you can only prestidigitate willing creatures.
That's so dumb.
So if I give you permission, you
So,
can piss my pants?
It's that's why, because of that.
None of you consent to piss. That's dumb. It's the thing is, the only thing you can do for it is like mess with people and be like kind of a dick. So like, why bother taking that away? Surely that is like the
Oh no,
entire
you can
point of
be
D&D.
way creepier and like real bad. Just think about it. It's the same way reason School of Magic, like enchantment, shouldn't be good, because like in a fantasy setting, that's a spell type that makes sense. In the hands of the wrong people, that's some creepy shit.
Yeah.
Prestidigitation is the
Oh,
same
what-
thing.
Like, everyone's all up on their
Fair.
dicks for necromancy, but just gives enchantment a pass? Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways,
That
I'm gonna
is a good
take
point.
a quick break. While I am
Mhm.
gone, feel free to decide what you'd want to do.
How long does it take to attune to this ring of
Are
feather
you gonna
falling?
go eat a snack?
No, we gotta return them because we have to prove we're better.
I lived in the schools I took, you mean?
Yes, we couldn't find
Scrolls can
all
be used. They
skulls.
don't
Yeah.
need proof that the scrolls exist. No, but the rings or something that we can be like, we were better than these guys, and just drop the rings in their hands.
Oh yeah, just the rings.
Give
Yeah,
us
yeah,
more
yeah.
money.
That is fair.
No,
I
I
wanna make
really
a
like
bone
I really like the idea of keeping it.
Mhm.
What do we need
It
Featherfall
is
for?
useful.
I am always up in something's face. We're gonna fight something at some point that's gonna throw me off of something, and that ring could be helpful.
I am desperately looking for the document
would
that
be really
Philip sent me on all the different
funny.
gods he made. Because I did not.
I do not know who I said.
I know it's like the
Do you have any
it's
idea
like
which
the
god this is?
equivalent of Jesus to the humans. I feel like it's
Um,
it's a lawful good human god that I may have only been like, oh yeah,
and
that
he was
one.
like trying to fucking yeet you. Rude.
Yeah, I am a very what's the word? Abrasive
Yeah,
person
you are
to
the-
be worshipped by.
Yes, I was gonna say you are the type of guy that even the best people want to mess with.
But yeah,
I can't believe you saved on those fucking strength
I
throws.
saved so fucking good.
You really did. I'm very
I think
cold.
Philip was mad.
A little bit.
I think he was desperately wanting like me to use like a token of Featherfall or something.
Mm. He
Oh,
just wanted to mess with you a little bit.
I forgot I put all of these in a folder. It's all the monologues I wrote for the first campaign you were in, Fig.
Oh, for fuck's no.
I know you don't want to hear them because you still hope to one day finish that campaign.
Yeah.
I
Leave
thought
me alone.
Aphelia's tortured document.
Oh, that one's funny though. That one
Sure.
and
Is funny really the word you want
it's
to hear?
funny. No. It's funny in a like I'm an edgy teenager type way.
Sure.
No, it's also Godar's backstory or anything he ever wrote. Very,
Oh
very
man,
funny.
I have
Like,
that
actually funny.
somewhere.
I think I have it somewhere. I really wish we had recorded those sessions.
I don't.
Genuinely.
I'd have cringed myself into like oblivion.
Yeah, when you fucking cringe so hard you turn inside out.
Yeah.
What is it? Terminos. Fig's mother.
Like them.
Info for Ophelia.
I have seen no less than 3 cops on my drive to my turn.
Oh no.
Yeah, and the fire truck. I don't know if you guys heard that one, but
Ooh. Why have I got doubles of
what's
all
going
these
on?
entities?
Ooh, a rainbow. Other than a rainbow.
Maybe they're start looking at rainbows.
All right.
Highly doubt
I'm
that.
back. What did everyone decide
Welcome
to do?
back.
If we're not going back, but I think we're all going back.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
we're
don't think
gonna-
we had anything else we needed to do out here.
Back down the mountain.
Mm-hmm.
Are you letting
Can I just...
Yeah.
Sorry.
What were you asking, Fig?
While we wear those rings of Featherfall just in case.
No. I
just
specifically
hold one?
don't want one.
Okay, that's good for you. I want one.
Well, because if the god kills me now, I don't have to make a choice that they so desperately want me to make. Oh my god, I'm being
Okay.
child.
My god made me kill myself, so like that's not necessarily accurate.
That was me taunting Philip more than anything.
I think you're good. Are you letting the lift warden and his scouts know that the problem has been dealt with?
Yes, in the
Yes.
most condescending way possible, we will make it out like it was super easy.
Fair enough.
I mean,
Yeah.
It was easy for a decent number of you.
I,
You know,
man, the amount of effort I put in was actually exceedingly minimal. So I think it was easy.
Yeah.
I did
True.
nothing.
You were asleep for the whole thing.
Yeah, it was great.
Fenrir probably put in the most effort for almost dying. And then everyone
Yeah.
else was just kind of okay the entire time.
Philip, may I ask you for that document of gods? I can't find it. In, like the brief description of everything they're about.
I
I
can.
just need to check something. Don't worry about it.
It's already
Uh,
outdated, so I'll send you the
Oh, you've updated it.
text of the god that you had chosen.
That one, yeah, that's all I need. Not that I wouldn't know that,
I
obviously.
don't think I ever got one about either, actually.
Anybody else
If you are
want?
in that file, then
Yeah. Anybody else want a god description?
yeah, I would like mine. I think I asked for it at the time, but completely.
You probably did. I've recently decided that maybe I don't want to get diagnosed for ADHD because maybe I'm operating at the level I should be, and medication would just ruin it.
Mm,
So,
I think that
Oh.
is fair. It was weird when it was like, oh, I got on medication and suddenly I started existing like a human, and I was like, oh man, sucks that I didn't get this until I was like 25, and now I'm not on it anymore, and I'm like, oh, don't exist anymore.
I will
So
say,
like
Fig,
knowing the difference.
I feel
sucks.
like I have not added enough details to my document for
Okay.
how big of a role your god kind of has in the greater scheme of things. But yeah,
It's 2 sentences.
which is more than one sentence.
It is, yes.
But
It's more
yes.
than I wrote for my backstory. Actually, that might not be true.
So you are all able to kind of in a well, let's do a group or decide on someone to do kind of a, let's go with persuasion or performance check.
Ooh, my persuasion is +8.
yeah.
Roll
How about
for
you
it.
then?
Okay, I with advantage, obviously.
Obviously, you're getting help from the group,
Uh,
and you need it.
Philip?
yeah, 23.
So with the 23, you are fully able to kind of passively aggressively dig at the lift warden and his remaining soldiers on kind of how easy it was to take care of their problem without them realizing that was what you were doing. Like, you just kind of come across as very confident adventurers and not people who are specifically being like, y'all should have been able to do this. So your image to him is very high, and he does not know that you're also putting him down.
Oh, I like that. That's fun.
And he kind of
This
takes
poor
you
guy.
he takes you back to the lift, and he lowers you down, and hundreds of feet later and about 20 degrees you are back on the surface level.
Yay. We did it.
So at this point, it's probably pretty much nightfall. So if there's nothing else anyone wants to kind of accomplish in this day, we can go ahead and officially do a long rest for everyone.
Yay.
During this, can I also find like either a thigh bone, like a femur bone, or just a solid long length of bone? Make a flute out of it, and then sharpen one end of it so I can stab people with it if I need to.
Jesus.
I mean,
Are you gonna take a level or 5 in Bard at
No.
some point?
if the question is, can I do this? The answer is yes, there are bones available.
Okay.
What size femur are you looking for?
Probably about as long as my forearm.
Okay. There are many what looks like human corpses that have been picked clean, and there are bones available. So you're more
Cool.
than welcome to grab one and
Then a few of
fashion
those
a
bonesies
flute
I would also like to
knife.
sacrifice in my bag.
Okay. The bones.
Like the marrow and such, if it hasn't been like completely cracked open and picked in yet.
Yeah, fair enough. You kind of toss some bones in your
Cool.
bag. Anyone else want to do anything before calling it a night?
Can you, as the DM, go into Fenrir's inventory and take one of those rings of Featherfall and give it to Razzus? I gave him 2 by accident.
Okay.
That's what my D100 roll was for. I gave one to everybody except Duchess because that's how the way the die rolled. But I accidentally gave Fenrir 2.
Why am I supposed to give those back?
No, fuck that. You can if you want, but I'm not giving.
Okay. I mean, I'll give mine back because I probably won't use it again.
Yeah,
It's
same
mostly
on
just
mine.
coming down the map.
Well, you don't have one, Duchess, so that's fine.
Well, I'm not in control of anything in my character sheet right now, so like if it ended up bumped in my inventory.
It's not. I didn't
Okay.
give you one. I only had 4.
Okay.
There's 5 of us.
I
don't
don't
think I did it correctly.
Oh, buddy.
I do believe that before you went off on the little monster hunting excursion, Lorazis did ask if you could get additional money on the reward offered if you were to return the.
Well, I feel like we found 3 of them.
Fair enough.
Actually, can I prestidigitate and grime them up a bit? The 3 that we found.
Yeah. I
Cool.
put
Just-
one more in shared treasure because I think I just ended up deleting one from Fenrir.
Then the idea is we go, oh hey, we found these 3 out of the belly of a wyvern.
You're doing great, Philip.
I'm drinking
We're just being
water
cute.
now, so it's pretty great.
Did you get a snack?
What would that do?
Boy.
I don't know. I feel like
So are we
feels like it should help. I always am drinking.
so we haven't been by to see the leader of the wings again yet, correct?
Correct. At this point, it is night, and we're basically deciding if there's anything y'all want to do before calling it a night. And then, as soon as morning dawns, we can go back to the Master of the Wings.
Who has the higher charisma between Songshin and Lorazis? It's Songshin, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
I gave you the other ring. Lorazis can give you his if he wants. That way you have them and you can turn them in. Though. So.
Like a reindeer or something.
But other than that, I'm done for the evening. I don't have anything I need to do.
Yeah, I'm good with them. I've scavenged.
Mm-hmm. Wait. Can I try really hard to think about my past? Why does this happen in every D&D game?
It's because you don't actually write a
I wanna-
backstory, Fig.
Yeah, when was the last
I
time you
have
wrote
in
a
other
backstory?
fucking campaigns.
You've only written one.
No, Chinopi had one.
I
wasn't much
wrote
to it, 'cause there
90%
didn't
of
need to
what
be.
happened to Chinopi, though.
Because
When I
there didn't need to
psychoanalyzed
be
the
a lot
reason
to
for
it.
your drinking.
We
Yes.
discussed that together. It was mutual. So yes.
You can think very hard about your past
Picture.
if that is what you would like to do.
Yes, please. What would you want me to roll on that?
I guess let's start with just a straight D20. You're kind of grasping at straws in the void, as they say.
I never roll good for these. Yeah, 15.
Okay. Um,
That's £800.
I would
I want
say
to think very specifically. Oh, actually, if you have something to add.
no. If you got something specific you're trying to think about, go for it, and I'll tell you how
I would like
successful
to
you
think
are.
about that one important guy that is important to me in some way that not everybody knows about currently.
Doing great.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
So you think really hard, and you kind of as everyone kind of starts falling to sleep and doing their meditation and things that people do, you go into your meditation, right, that you're used to, and you clear your mind and you kind of focus inward and you think about this memory that you have.
Mhm.
And you're about 11, and you can see your parents clear as day, and you can see this cake that they had picked up from the local baker, and they had lit these kind of sparkly candles, because they know it's more exciting for the children, when it's closer to being a firework than an actual candle. And you can just kind of
True.
see how everyone in this moment is really happy, and you're about to blow out the candles on your cake, and you kind of look over to your left where you know someone is, and you just kind of see someone roughly around the same height as you, and you're pretty sure they're looking back at you, but all you kind of see is kind of this blur in the memory where a person should be. And you know a person is there, but it's like you can't pick out any single detail about them. And you want to believe that they're kind of happy because you're happy, and it's a birthday, everyone's kind of in the same vibe, but you can't really see that because it's basically like you're just looking at a blur.
I should have worn my glasses for this memory.
That might have helped, yeah.
Exactly what you said.
Fuck.
Good thing to note for next time.
Yeah.
Philip, I
Did
have
I?
like 5 more things that are like very innocuous and vague. I need to send them to you. We can collab on them.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
You did it to yourself.
Things like
I did.
what's better than one D&D campaign with someone who's a total dick? Two D&D campaigns with someone who's a total
It's
dick.
hey, it's. I guess it's what I like. Cause, yeah. Shut up. Fuck. Did I? Correct me if I'm wrong. I remembered his name, right? His first name.
I think so.
Yeah,
I
but
think you
I
have
never
his
remembered.
first name,
Yeah.
and you might have an image of what he kind of looked like, as an adult, but it's like
Mhm.
it wasn't blurry, but he was basically just like lying on the ground, bloody, dying kind of thing.
Oh
So
God, the best image.
you probably,
Can I give you an even better image?
I'll allow it. Why not?
What just ran through my brain was lying on the cold hard ground. Ground. Straight up.
It's
Crazy.
very that, yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Oh
So
God, if I stop meditating about this and I get mildly frustrated about the fact that I can't remember shit, can I not so much pray, but kind of put out into the universe in the direction of the goddess whose name you did just send me? I'm pretty sure.
I believe that's
The
true.
Night Maiden. I just want to ask her, without necessarily praying, did you take my memories of him in our deal?
Religion check for me.
Oh, I'm bad at those. I got a 15. Oh, okay. Thank you.
Okay. 15's not bad. And so you are specifically asking her if she basically stole the memories of this person as part of your deal.
Yes.
And I'm not going to say you don't really get like a conversation back, but
Fair.
you reach out and you kind of feel like you vibe check the void, such as it is. And you kind of get this feeling back of he wasn't part of the deal. Like, in the sense that for him to have the normal life that you sacrificed yours for, he had to have a clean slate. So she didn't remove your memories. She has separated him from anything that would basically lead him down the same path that got him killed the first time. And so you are kind of a side effect of that, in that because
Excuse me?
he has been separated, you are finding your own memories about him are now at best
Fucky.
vague.
Did he get reborn? Is that the sense that I'm getting from this? Or did he just not die in that moment, but kind of like carry on as if I was never a thing?
Let's do another religion check for that one.
Okay.
Come on, Sunshine.
Uh,
Ooh, that's
Do
not
it!
great.
I did not. I am bad at religion. And
Okay.
I'm not lucky.
So, with the 7, it could kind of go either way, right? Either she basically grabbed his soul on its way to the underworld and plopped it in a new body, and he could be basically any kind of new being. Or she basically, because essentially you were like in revivify time frame, used your sacrifice to fully restore his own body and kind of shuttle him away, but he he has extreme amnesia type thing. Either one feels kind of equally likely based on the vibe check you're getting back from the void.
I would prefer the second one. God. How do you explain to somebody, hey, you don't remember me, but I'm important to you. I am a corpse. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
So far, all of
remember me.
that sounds really great. I think you should open with
Yeah.
it to
Yeah,
everyone
yeah.
you meet.
Ooh, not so much.
Now, you know he's got dark hair and he's roughly the same build as you.
Yeah. little
But
bit
that
tall.
is if the second option was taken instead of the first. He
Yeah.
could literally be like 3 years old at this point because he was reincarnated. That's
That
another
makes
option.
it so weird. Yeah.
So I definitely think that you should just approach everyone new in your life as, I think I'm important to you. Have you been reincarnated lately? And just go with it. See
I
how they
just-
react.
If I just do the first half of I think I'm important to you, that's a very good pickup line.
By the time Corin fucks Loraz's mom, Songshen is gonna have a body count in the 3 digits.
I just accidentally keep fucking people. What happened? It's fine. We discussed last week whether or not my meat was fresh, so it's probably fine.
If
God.
you were actually important to me, you wouldn't have slept with me. So thank you for this. This was fun.
We really are doing D&D as wish fulfillment
I
now,
don't
aren't
think
we?
that's a read, Philip, but that was fucking. That was too real. If you're really important to me and I really like you, you won't fuck me. Ow.
We don't have time to unpack all of that. So
No,
let's
it's fine.
continue. Morning dawns. No one else is talking to their vindictive gods and or goddesses.
I would love to know my surname, but it's fine. I'll ask next time.
I do know your surname, right?
Yeah. I know, it's fine. I know it in real life, but Sangshan doesn't know it.
I'm just trying to figure out if I put it anywhere.
Oh, I can send it to you. I know, you'll know why I remember it in a sec.
Yes, I do know it. For
Yeah.
whatever reason, I thought that was his first name, but his is like you or ye or something like that.
I think it's basically you.
So,
You?
Philip.
I can't pronounce it.
Hi, my name is Philip. Are you important to me? I only have memories of the past 3 years, and before that, maybe I was a different person. Songshen's like, no, that doesn't do it for me.
No, yeah. I like the idea of like, hey, I might be important to you. We should find out. That one works for me. I might try that in real life.
Jesus
I'm
Christ.
not that brave. I'm not that brave.
I noticed you noticing me from across the
God.
tavern, and I just wanted to say, I think I'm important to you.
Or I'm gonna be.
Fade to black.
Unfortunately, I don't know if you've noticed this. I'm not that smooth in character or out of character, so
It's fine. I'm not very
Yeah.
smooth.
you're married, you don't have to be smooth.
That is fair. But if Caitlin saw me pretending to wake up incorrectly, she'd maybe reconsider.
Fair.
But anyways, morning dawns. Past images and conversations of deities are in our rearview mirror now. The sun is shining. Are we making our way back to the Master of the Wings to cash in on your reward?
Yes. Let's do that. Sunshine looks mildly bitter.
But why?
I'm mad about it. Oh.
If I really wanted to be an asshole DM, I would have all of your monster hunting contracts pay out in Electrum.
That's fucking rude.
Well, that's just because you don't understand the blockchain, Songshan.
Oh, boy.
God, I fucking hate fucking crypto bros.
Crypto dudes, I hate them so much.
But yeah, as you kind of make your way back to the city, you arrive again at the offices of the Master of the Wings, and she looks up, a little bit surprised to see you, given the track record of the previous adventuring party. And
Where did we sleep last night?
I assume, unless told otherwise, y'all are
At the library?
making your way back to the library and
Okay,
kind
alright,
of
cool.
bunking down in the dorm rooms.
Alright,
for
cool.
bed.
In that case, Corin has bathed. If we had slept anywhere else, he'd still be covered in blood. But since we've been to the library, there's no excuse not to have bathed.
Fair
So-
enough.
Wearing a crisp white Henley this morning.
It is now burgundy.
with the AC of 16.
Yep.
Gonna get you a +1 Henley one of these days.
I can't wait.
It actually does nothing for your AC, but your charisma modifier off the charts.
Hell yeah.
For whatever reason, dudes' moms are just like kind of taken with you.
Mm-hmm.
It's the fashion.
Yeah.
Such is
but-
the power of the Henley.
Is that your boon from your god?
He's just a real MILF magnet.
One of many, Lorazis. One of many.
One of many.
He's like, you're not quite ready for the next upgrade of your sword, but look at this dope ass Henley.
Mm-hmm.
Go, my
really like
child.
that.
Go
I got you a
forth and
slightly less
seduce the
tattered
women.
T-shirt. Here you go, buddy.
It's got 2 buttons, but it's short
It's
sleeved.
I was gonna say this one's not even missing any buttons.
Yeah. If you're a really good soldier, you might get the 3/4 Henley, and it's like where your forearm tattoo's just barely poking out.
Oh, we roll the sleeves up anyway.
And then it's like, what can people do against such charisma at that point?
In my experience, nothing.
The answer is nothing, yeah. So, anyways, back in reality, the Master of the Wings looks up, does not bite her lip at all when she notices Corin's fresh, crisp Henley after a
Rude,
shower
frankly.
the night before. I'd ask for a perception check, but at that point, I feel like we spent way too much time on Henley seductions as it is.
No such thing.
Feel free to roll a perception check while I'm talking.
Oh shit! I rolled insight instead.
It's still wisdom. There's a little bit of a bite. Over almost before anyone else could notice it. But
That's all I need. That'll keep me going for weeks.
And she kind of shakes her head. Oh, I did receive a message from the lift warden, but I wasn't quite sure it was true. But so you were able to vanquish whatever monsters were hunting our eggs?
Yeah, they were wyverns.
And a stone giant.
Yep. And as we all know, they do tend to work together quite often, and it's not just a random amalgamation of monsters that have mountain as a terrain on their detail sheet.
Oh wait, you didn't do that on purpose?
Jesus
No,
Christ.
I was like, who works really well together? And they're like, you've got to do a stone giant and some wyverns. Now you're going to think, should I have weaker sidekicks? And the answer is, nah, just throw it at them. What's the worst that can happen? A wizard gets 2 tickets to Pound Town? That's what we live for. Because eventually he's going to cast Time Stop, and you're going to look fondly on the memory of one-shotting him with a poison sting. She pulls out kind of a pouch of coins, has 500 gold in it, as is the agreed upon price, and kind of hands it to you. And she kind of leans back in her chair and is like, so I don't suppose you're looking for any additional work.
How much time do we have until important things happen?
Couple days.
Theoretically, 2 days.
Just
If we're talking
Awesome.
about actual important things, like 3 weeks.
yeah, that.
But the next story relevant thing is, I think, 2 days away.
I mean, we potentially have time.
I don't know if you're aware of the job postings in the square. There were some fishermen complaining about something spoiling their catches. Well, just recently we received a report of a ship being sunk, and the unfortunate fishermen aboard it were not recovered. So we have, the dockmaster has been given the task to send some soldiers out on the water to investigate what might be spoiling the catches, and apparently is now amplifying its aggression. But I'm sure if you were able to take care of that problem, you could receive quite a reward as well.
We have to go on a boat.
Get to crack it. Side note,
Fucking-
I am home. I will be back in probably half hour or so.
Fair enough.
I fucking
I
hate
See you guys
water.
then.
I
Bye.
will hide and shoot arrows from the crow's nest.
I'm sure she would have appreciated that answer.
Before you leave, she is going to look at you and be like, "Were you able to recover any of the featherfall rings that the other adventurers had on them?"
Did we discuss before time how many we were returning?
3. Songshan
3.
has 2 of them. You have the third.
Okay. Yeah, we were going to return 3.
And you
And
had,
it would be grimy and be like, oh, sorry, they were in wyvern stomachs.
she kind of, yeah, at that. Thank you. So I'm going to add the. She's going to pay you 100 gold per on top of the 500 gold reward. So there's
Yeah.
800 gold in shared treasure for this round of monster hunting.
How much was that total? 600?
It's in shared treasure. You can just
800.
basically
Got
take
it.
yeah.
How much of that are we splitting?
I. You just let Corin know when you need money.
Oh, no.
I am gonna go ahead and add.
I don't want to call him daddy until after he's...
Oh, come on, Travis.
You should just nip that in the bud right now.
All right, that was it. We're done. I had to say it once. We're done. All right.
Oh no, Phil's fucking with my inventory.
Oh, God.
Sorry.
Why would you do this?
Well, I'm just removing the items of platinum and gold and just adding it to your platinum.
Yeah, but I liked the way that was set up before.
Well,
As a
'Cause I
future
want-
note, Phil,
I wanted to keep
ruined
my
it.
money and the party's money separate.
your
a
money
wyvern-
is the party's money.
That is false.
false. Phil, as a note, a stinger on, let's say, a wyvern flying at me, that's really close to like an arrow flying at me, right?
Oh my god, you're gonna do
I
the
think it's
projectile
closer
thing.
to like if someone were holding a dagger and they stabbed at you, or maybe if they were wielding a whip. Would probably be the two closest things I think I'd compare a wyvern stinger with.
So gloves and missile snaring would not work against the next time we fight wyverns.
I would say that is correct. But now I know that wyverns against anyone that's not Corrin are a fairly decent monster.
I should also note that the poison resistance on the belt isn't properly applying on Corin's sheet.
It is not.
Yeah. Did you make the belt, or is it
I
default?
don't think I made the belt. Yeah, it doesn't have any special abilities that look. Ability score +2 con. Yeah. So it does look like they just didn't add resistance to poison damage.
Alright.
Yeah, that's not a big deal. Blah, blah, blah. Save. Save. Alright. You are now resistant to poison damage.
Officially.
Officially.
Tits.
But yeah, so you got your gold and your trophies. All in all, pretty successful little jaunt into the wilderness.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to head down to the docks? Or
What time is it?
I'm assuming, and I could be incorrect, that this is maybe the first thing y'all did in the morning after breakfast. So
Yeah, aside from some bellinis and some breakfast, I would say so.
yeah, however long it takes you to start your day, you are maybe an hour into that.
It's like 10:30 in the morning.
It is a new day.
Oh, Travis.
Before we go to the docks, I want to see if I can find a potion shop and see if I can price which potion did you use on me? That was your big potion?
Superior healing.
Potion of superior healing.
potions.
I would love. Let's pop by. Oh, what was it called? Something chemistry.
Undeniable chemistry.
Undeniable chemistry. That's right. I
I
would love to pop by the
don't
potion
think
shop.
I updated its inventory, so we might just be. Where are you? Yeah. So there are 5 potions of superior healing available.
Okay, and what was the cost on those?
450 gold.
Okay. I would like to buy one of those
Okay.
and one potion of greater healing. And how much? Those are
Those are 150. And
150.
look at me updating my inventory this time.
So 600 gold.
Correct.
All right, I'll do that, and then when we get back to Torin, I will return the potion he spent on me.
Thank you, Lorette.
He doesn't like red in his ledger. He's just like Scarjo in that sense.
Lannister always pays his debts.
Yeah, I was about to say unless it's, but you know what? I would not consider any money I take from my father the red.
Y'all
No, definitely not.
Y'all are gonna laugh when
That's
it
playing
comes
with the
to
house's
light,
money.
but I am coming so close to backing myself into a corner where the Brightwoods are interchangeable with the Lannisters, except that there's not even a Tyrion to redeem them.
Oh, can I ask a DM question from like way back?
I don't see why
Uh-oh.
not.
What was the name of the place where Bors's dad was at?
Shit.
Ha!
So Bors is a member of basically a organization dedicated to preventing Accra from waking back up.
Correct, the Flame Wardens, right?
And they are currently located out in what is known as the Dragon Waste, which anyone who has grown up in Farideh would know as mostly just unoccupiable territory because it's just full of sandstorms and bullshit.
Nope.
So if there's a town out there, I feel like you wouldn't know of it off the top of your head, but
I swear he said it though. I feel like it started with a B.
it's
But I
possible. Let me look. I might have put it in my notes.
Because it was one of the things back when I was taking paper notes. I missed the name and I didn't want to ask you at the time, and then I forgot all about it. But then when I was reading through my inventory today, this Maul, the Flame Warden, is speaking to me, and so I'd like to
You'd like to become a member.
possibly follow up on that at some point.
My current notes on Boars is blank.
Sick.
Oh god, I'm the worst. Flame breakers. Okay, I got it.
Look at that.
The Flame Breakers is a
Yep.
prominent orc household in the city of Balasar
Boom! There it is. Balasar.
in the far east of the Dragon Waste. They currently
Sick.
hold the positions of Dreamweaver and Flame Warden, two prominent positions for the disciples of Balasar. So, the city itself is named after the draconic deity that they currently worship.
Sick. Love it. Okay. How
Look
do you
at
spell
me
Balasar?
writing notes for my own campaign. I am a professional.
How do you spell Balasar?
I will put that in Discord.
Excellent.
I almost went to the wrong channel. That would have been fun, though. Just putting it in Travis's Discord.
I mean, now I'm gotta use it. Thanks.
You know, anything that is freely given cannot be stolen.
That's fair. I need to use your map, and I need to actively take all of the names of everything and put them randomly so that we can just confuse all of our other players. Mostly Fig.
I was about to say the funny thing is it's mostly just Fig is the one who has to deal with it because she's in both. Everyone else is gonna be like, "Oh man, Akra's a fun name for a town." Fig's like, it's actually the name of this really douchey draconic god who's trying to bring about like the apocalypse. But yeah, it's also a fun name for Fantasy Tortuga if that's what we're going for.
It is.
It is. I regret nothing.
I need to hold on. Done.
Did you say it was the Church of Belisar or the House of Belisar?
So
or organization.
The Flame Breakers.
Right, I got that. You said the Flame Warden and the Dreamweaver were high offices of the blank.
Oh, disciples of Belisar.
Disciples of Belisar.
There we go.
Sick.
Yeah.
Got it. Dope.
Are we joining another club?
No, I might
You know,
be following up on some.
Could I join that club if I took levels in Bloodhunter?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I don't
wanna
think you
join
need
all the clubs.
Blood Hunter.
No, the only reason that I even have the mace is because
Yeah.
I killed Boris.
You would have to
And I told him I'd take his stick home to his dad.
Yeah. You'd have to be stronger, I think, if you wanted to be Flame Warden, but maybe you could talk his dad out of being Dreamweaver. You could take his spot.
Dreamweaver.
That's the theme song. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cannon.
Type.
Let it be known.
Oh.
But yeah, Lorazis is able to purchase a couple potions to pay Corin back for keeping him alive.
Corin already has it in his inventory.
And is there anything else anyone would like to accomplish in town?
I just really want to kill something
We might be able to do that for you.
that doesn't involve like me just mugging a random civilian. Although I'm not above it.
I was going to say, lucky for you, there's a lot of middle ground between what I have planned and just randomly
And just
mugging
random
somebody.
murder.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Hi, do you know where the farmer's market is? I slice this guy in half. All right, roll to attack. Yeah, it's 4 health. Okay, you kill him. That felt a little extreme.
Until you have those as players. I've had those as players.
Aren't you glad that I don't do that at all? I just pretend to be other people and burn 3 spell slots on a bit.
Listen, I literally listened back to the VOD on that and tried to think of a way like someone could figure out what happened and just got more confused myself. Because it genuinely was chaos.
That's how see, okay. That is how we do things, though. The best way to get out of a hag deal is confuse them into making, like, whatever you're saying make sense. It's the same thing with a heist. If nobody knows what the fuck's going on, nobody knows what the fuck's going on.
There's no one better at getting out of a jam than Alar.
That is
Maybe Moth.
definitely Moth. Moth is, like, we do it slightly differently. Like, you are definitely cleaner about things, but, like, we are fine.
Well, I have
There's
a certain
nothing we
level of
can knock it
suave
out.
that's just really hard to match, but that's neither here nor there.
I just bring, like, a level of chaos to everything.
Suave and chaos.
But no, it was literally like if Sherlock Holmes was here and knew everything, could he figure it out? And the answer was fucking no.
Yay!
Like the amount of like the series of events that actually took place is so wild, far-fetched, and not what could have happened.
It was
That
so
like
dumb.
it was so
so
dumb.
It was so good.
So dumb, it was brilliant. No! It's just dumb!
It is so in character for me as well, though, because like I shouldn't play things that aren't as physically chaotic as possible, because like it just doesn't work. Like I tried to play like a Captain of the Guard type character one time, and
I did it so much.
bad. I just need to chaos everything, and then things work out for me.
What you need to do is DM a campaign, and
I
was just
told
saying
her
that the other
this.
day.
and then you can have a plethora of at least 3 voices that you
Mhm.
can
Me?
that you can
No.
fall back on and become just a different person. Oh, I cast Disguise Self, and now I'm this guy.
Big, if you do even like just a one shot, you could have me, Philip, and JT all in a game.
No,
And
the
we'd
thing
be
is,
so well behaved, you don't even know.
no, that's not what I
I'd,
want.
I
Because
would
the
be
idea of
a
the campaign is a Feywild chaos thing.
oh
Yeah,
Where
exactly.
me
You
not
throw
remembering
like
things helps.
imagine 3 debonair fighters that are like duelists just getting dropped in the middle of the Feywild and how they would handle that.
I'm a rogue artificer, Fig. I'd be doing so well in the Feywild.
To be honest, I would probably be a abjuration cleric.
No, but the problem is,
I have
Travis,
no
if you're
idea
there,
what
you're
I'd
gonna
be.
try and mess with me back, and it really sucks the fun out of things when you mess with me.
I was trying to show Clay what his character could do. At
He's
level 8,
probably busy at the minute.
he's very busy. But at level 8,
So-
he would be the tank.
That's
He has
fine.
an effective health pool of like 175.
We have too many people. I have like one thing I can do in our campaign, and it keeps getting walked over.
Is there anything
I'm very
else
bitter about it.
anyone would like to do before we get onto a boat?
We're
Which-
on the boat.
Ah,
Oh fuck the boat. At the potion shop, did we have? Was there any sort of like potions of water breathing or anything like that?
ooh, that is fair.
All right. You know, I already went away from it, but I am pretty
Hold on.
confident there is a potion of water breathing. Where are you? Undeniable.
Did
The
we,
smartest thing, I think.
There are
did we get any money?
10 potions of water breathing available.
How much do they cost?
180 gold apiece.
Okay,
Fuck.
that's a lot.
I don't have to breathe.
They last for an hour, right? That's cheating.
Songshan doesn't have to breathe, and I believe Fenrir doesn't have to breathe.
He definitely doesn't have
So
You better
at-
not have to breathe.
to.
At
If he does,
most,
that's creepy.
if you bought 6 potions, that's 2 hours of water breathing for all the people that are technically alive in this party.
Technically. Sorry, did we get any money while I was away and also
The
having connection
group
issues?
got money.
The group
individuals
got some
didn't
money,
get
yes.
Okay. I would really like something that raises my AC, but I know we're super poor. So, like, that's fine.
Yeah, even my funds can't do that, my guy.
I'm so poor.
Well, actually, hold on. It's Philip. Hey, Philip, how much would a ring of protection be? Don't Google search it.
I have to Google search it. Ever since I got so much shit for my 1,500 gold bag of holding, I've been doing nothing but searching.
To be fair, after doing research, people don't like bags of holding, but I personally don't like tracking encumbrance, so...
So that's 9,000 on that one. But let's see what this one. This says 500 to 5,000 with 3,500 via sane prices.
Yeah, that sounds about right, actually.
Yeah, so we'll probably do about 3,500 for a ring of protection.
Yeah, you're not getting that.
I also don't know if I have
Yeah.
a shop that technically. You know what? The Dragon's Horde would potentially have a ring of protection. They would have something. They've got all kinds of knickknacks.
Are we in a city where we could get stuff through the army? You know, requisition-y type
We
thing?
did that. We are indebted to another group of people for a shit ton of gold already.
But we could just have more debt. That's how it works, right?
So
No.
Life?
the
You cannot get
answer
3
to
car
your
loans.
question is technically yes, you could requisition something for your company, but it would be very basic material. It'd be like, oh,
Wouldn't
we
be
need,
this kind of stuff.
yeah, we need more 50-foot spools of rope or bed rolls. Like, it wouldn't be, we need 10 potions of speed for our scout troop kind
Yeah.
of thing. So
Listen,
I mean, can I get
Fig,
thicker robes?
your immediate things that you could do to
Uh-huh.
increase your AC are to go back in time when you leveled up and pick up shield or mage armor.
Wait, hang on.
Got her.
Like, I know for a fact that those don't deal damage, so they're never going to end up on
I
your
have
spell sheet.
shield. Fuck you, I already have shield.
oh, there you go.
You've
Yeah.
never used it.
That's an
I don't
AC of
get
15
hit.
right there.
As much as you, my
I
guy.
hit you all the time. To be fair, I
Well,
do hit
why would you do
Loraz's
that?
the
That's
most.
rude. You hit him so much.
If-
But also, I think anytime you've hit me, it's always been more than 15. So like, I'll use it when it works. Just doesn't work very often.
Yeah. I think I didn't know you had shield because I feel like the past few times I've hit you, I've just been like, yeah, that hits. I don't even know if I've told you a number.
That's true, yeah.
Because I know I just have to beat 10.
Yeah,
But
dude, the AC of 10. That'll
I
do it to
If
do
you
guess-
it.
mage armor and shield, that's an AC of 18, Fig.
Ooh, I don't have mage armor.
But don't you have to use your action to cast mage armor?
Yeah, but it's good for 8 hours. You wake up and you mage armor.
8 hours?
What
Yeah.
level is
Yeah.
that?
It's not It's not concentration. It just makes
Yeah.
your AC 13.
What level is it?
What?
It's level 1.
Yeah, it's early.
It's super good. The only reason
Caleb
I don't
uses it in
have it
campaign
is
too.
because I don't actually, I haven't learned, I just haven't prepared, is I used an ability score increase to make my dex higher, and now it's not worth the 1 AC.
That's fair. Because you have an AC of 12 right now, right?
Yes, I do.
That's so much. Can you actually
It's
get
so-
a lower AC than 10?
Yes.
Like, what's
Yeah.
the lowest you can go?
What's the lowest
5.
you could have your dex, right?
Yeah.
At 1 dex, it's -5.
Oh,
So your base AC can be 5.
that's so bad.
It'd be
That's
hard
so
to
bad.
miss you at 5. God, even
It'd be
bandits
really
could hit
hard.
you,
You'd
but
be really embarrassed if you
Yeah.
did, though. It'd be very funny.
with a 2, bandit could hit you at 5.
Yep.
But yeah, let's go to the ship. And I don't feel like coming up with a new voice, so we're just going to say we RP'd really well that the Dockmaster heard of the exploits of the Motley Few
Hold
and
on.
is
How many
happy to
potions
have
of
you.
water breathing did we buy?
Oh yeah, that's a fair point.
6.
You bought 6. Did you take it out of party funds?
Yep.
Add 180 back to that, and I want my own.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's 900, I think.
And then I will take away 180 and have my own potion.
5 times
And then-
180 is 900.
Yeah.
All right. And we're switching to a boat. I forgot to unfog this. So it's just black screen. There we go.
Get a load of that map.
It's water and a boat. Classic.
There's
love it.
purple in it. No. I am biased. There is
This
purple
is scaled quite. Wait.
in it. Oh.
Philip, did you put those in my inventory by chance? Or do I need to do it myself?
I
The
can
potions.
do that,
Yeah.
I think. So I owe you 5, right?
5, and 1 for Lorazes.
I have.
Lorez
it in
can
my-
do
You
it
got
for
yours
now.
already taken care of. Okay.
Oh yeah, I am a master at manipulating inventories with shard.
I believe that.
All right. So Corin now has 5.
Okay. And I already subtracted the money.
Fair enough. Yeah, it's a decent sized boat, it looks like.
God, I hate water.
Everyone does. Well, everyone
Corin says out loud.
You not like boats, Corin?
Fucking hate the water. Takes a drink of a fucking flask.
What's wrong with the water?
Oh, it's got no
These things are
flavor for one.
Hard to stand on, for one thing.
Ours were
It's
equally.
just a lukewarm soup that's larger than normal soups.
Yeah, I don't love that.
Do I have a God of War?
Large soup.
If I'm gonna be in a lukewarm body of liquid, I'd just as soon it be beer.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if I have a. Okay, I technically do.
Yeah.
Okay. Good for me.
Wow.
I have a goddess of water.
Oh, great.
I'm not an idiot. I'm smarter than you.
Was he friends with the goddess of wind?
I think so. Technically different pantheons, but I think on the same side of the fight. Not that there's a fight. Not that you have to choose sides, but if you did have to choose sides, I think they're on the same side.
Boy.
Listen, I know I'm an asshole, but I would not choose the evil side.
I know.
That would only make my father proud. And let me
God.
tell you.
Do I have a god that Peleus mana flow would be.
Whatever is like knowledge and arcane bullshit, self-centered.
God, I did
Ugh.
all my entire Elven pantheon is just wood elf bullshit.
Like Bacchus, but with a PhD.
I've got to add a new Elven god for arcane shit. Or would he worship an elder god?
Maybe.
But that's not very nice. God. Oh, okay. I know what I'm doing. God damn it.
Well, we're doing great tonight, fellers.
I passed an elder god that was just blank, and I was like, "What are you the god of? What was I planning for you?" But I remembered it. Oh, I should go ahead and put that. God. Future Philip's gonna fucking hate me. He's gonna see that and be like, "What the fuck does that mean?" But it makes sense in my head right now.
Dude, Future Travis is the same kind of asshole. Like, he doesn't remember anything that I've done. It's so ridiculous. Just hate the guy. Future
Yeah.
self.
No. In my case, it's past self that's the asshole. Oh.
Oh, they sound like future self.
Okay.
Calm
No.
down.
It's a real
No,
future fig shit to say right now.
In my case, it's past Fig that's the asshole, because past Fig is like, oh, I'll do it later. And then I get to future Fig, and future Fig's like, oh, for fuck's sake, why every single time? My entire degree was like that. It sucked. You can't fucking speedrun ceramics. I don't know if you know this.
I just realized that maybe 30 minutes ago, Caitlin came into this room and gave me a bottle of water, which I appreciate. I need to drink more water.
You haven't drank any of the water, though, have you?
I've drunk some of it. That's not the issue. The
Uh-huh.
point is, it has now been at least 30 minutes, and I've just now realized that my alcohol is gone. She swapped out alcohol with water, and I
Atta girl.
didn't notice.
God, she's a good woman.
Listen, that water bottle needs to be empty before we end session. And it needs to be consumed by you.
Or preferably before we get in the water here.
Well, that's salt water. We don't want to. Well, no, it's a sea. Someone Google is the Mediterranean Sea salt water, because that's
Yes,
where
it
I'm stealing
is.
from. Oh,
Yeah,
then yeah, it's salt water. So I guess pike are probably not there. They're freshwater fish.
This conversation is really going places.
But yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know what checks y'all want to make. I will say this isn't like a fisher boat. I'm not going to add tokens for random sailors because I don't think they contribute to a fight much, and it's just more for me to keep track of. But you're basically on a monster finding / killing excursion at this point, because it was all fun and games while it was just stealing people's fish. But now it has destroyed a boat and killed some citizens. And so it needs to be found, and it needs to be dealt with.
this is a creature.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
You've got to be kidding me. I have something. Let's do. Okay. Look at that. I'm proud of myself.
Would it be easier to get the harder encounter that will level us up faster if we taunt the gods? Or if we ask them nicely for the harder encounter? Because, honey and flies and stuff.
I do want to level up, but I'm not sure this is the way I want to go about it.
Yeah, I don't know if you potentially need to ask the gods for a harder encounter.
Also, I feel like Duchess is not going to love this fight.
There's a crow's nest.
There's a crow's nest. She'll be fine.
Also, are the ship has cannons?
Those look like cannons.
That is a genuine question. Also, did Philip look up the damage calculation for cannons before making this encounter?
I did not, but let's say the ship does have cannons. And let's
Yes.
say on a hit, we'll do 4d8 bludgeoning damage and 2d6 fire damage.
Oh, I love it.
Sounds awesome.
But it only has
Thanks,
a
Internet.
plus
It's
3 to hit.
very British right now.
What'd you say? Only +3?
Yeah.
I live with that. Being the best. Phrase that as passively aggressively as possible.
Oh,
I'm gonna help Jamie for 30
Oh.
seconds. I'll be right back.
Internet's having a good time.
I think we're mostly having a good time. How would everyone like to be positioned on the ship?
Same place as always, within 5 feet of Lorazes.
Got to make that money. It's a line? Fucking bullshit.
And Fenrir will stay near to Fig.
Fair enough. Now, as kind of the boat is sailing through
I would
the
love
sea,
for us not to all be bunched up right here, though.
That's fair. And I will say, even though Duchess is going to look like she's near you,
She's definitely
I've-
hiding somewhere.
she's definitely
100%.
in the crow's nest. So
100%.
even if she's technically like 10 feet away from Fenrir, width-wise, she's probably 20 feet up. Top-wise.
That tracks.
Why are words hard sometimes?
Because you've been drinking too much.
That doesn't sound right.
Yeah, you're right. I don't know what I was thinking.
And I guess while she's in the crow's nest, I am going to roll perception for her. Jesus Christ. She has a +8 to perception.
Fucking rogues.
I do think that it would be a kind of boring thing to play, but Travis and I think, did the calculations and just like if you do College of Lorebard and just like any rogue, like level 3 in both, by like level 6 you would have proficiency in literally every
In like every skill.
yeah. There
Yeah,
would be
because they're
0.
fucking skill monkeys.
And so, yeah, all you need is to do 3 levels of bard to get lore, and then be a main rogue, and then by like, I guess level 14, you'll get reliable talent as rogue, and you'll be proficient in every single skill, and will be unable to roll below a 10 of any of those skills.
Right.
And which is hilarious to me. Like, that'd be the way to just really make your DM hate themselves in out of combat encounters. But I feel like I'd be bored.
Otherwise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. She is looking out across from the crow's nest. She doesn't see anything out of the ordinary. The ship seems to be making wake as it kind of sails through the sea. There are kind of other waves and ripples kind of being made as you are sailing in there. So. But yeah, if everyone wants to not be bunched up fully, but I guess
Hold on.
we're pairing off, right? Lorez and Korin and Fenrir and Songshan.
Corin, come with me.
Oh boy. Yep, I go with him. Oh, buddy, listen.
Come here.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Have you seen the movie called The Titanic?
Oh my god,
I will
I knew it.
Turn
Fucking
this
knew
boat around.
Okay, don't
There's-
threaten me with a good time.
There's one
No,
rule in
from
this ship.
here, we are closest to 2 cannons, and we can see everything.
Okay, buddy.
So whichever side it appears on, we're ready. And I can hit it with this baby, and I'm holding a wand, and you can hit it with that thing.
My giant sword.
Well, probably the cannon. It might be in the water.
Can I cast my blood hunter right on the cannon?
Oh, could you imagine? Like, cut your hand,
I
slap it on the cannon glows. Tell me
I
that wouldn't
think
be amazing.
theoretically you'd be allowed to, right?
As long as I keep
Just
my
as
hands
weapon,
on it.
right? Yeah. You're wielding the weapon.
Because it'd be almost the same as like blessing your hand crossbow to shoot bolts, right? It's the
Right.
same
Yeah.
type. Yeah, I technically don't see any reason why you couldn't use your right on the cannon.
That's baller. Okay.
Yeah. And I guess while
And would you
we're
say
all-
4d8 plus 2d6 fire?
Yeah, I think 48 bludgeoning and 2d6 fire is what I randomly
Sick.
came up with.
Love it.
I'm a big fan of just not knowing anything going into things.
I love it.
Same. Big about it.
Okay. I think I need 2 rolls from everyone. Initiative and a wisdom save.
What was that?
Sorry, say that again.
I need a wisdom saving throw and then everyone to roll initiative.
Okay.
I don't like this.
Ooh.
No, I'm fine with it. Man, everything's coming up Millhouse.
Oh, Lorasis. Jesus.
I haven't rolled below a
Jeez, that's
14
bad.
all night.
That's a 5 wisdom saving throw for Fenrir.
I was about to say, let me double check. I don't know if Fenrir. I know that he got his 5th level in Paladin, so he got his extra attack, but I don't know if he has the add his charisma modifier to.
That is
save
level
yet.
7. If he was only a paladin, he would have that.
Okay, so
And then dirt or fucking flat 16 for core
for
wisdom save.
initiative.
Or
No, wisdom
hex
save.
shield.
So 5 was your initiative, and then 16
No,
is.
I
your
rolled the wisdom saves. 5 for Fenrir, 16 for Corin. I'm about to roll initiative.
Oh God, I gotta stop rolling. Yeah, roll your initiative, and I'll do Duchess.
Okay. That's 7 for Fenrir
Okay.
and 13 for Corin.
Okay. Let's see. How do I add? You have got to be kidding me.
What?
Fucking I don't know if this is from Paladin or from Construct or both. God damn it. Y'all looked
What is
at.
it? I can tell you.
God,
Ooh, ooh, hey.
how do I add conditions
Hello,
to
Fig.
people that aren't Fenrir? Because he's immune to everything.
I might be immune to it.
There should be a drop-down box next to their name in the list, and then
Yeah, there's
add
a button
condition.
that says add condition.
And if you've never used a condition before, you have to make a new one.
Oh no.
But it's next to their name?
No, it's not on the name. It's
Yeah.
it's
Also,
in
the
here. Oh, it's in the.
I will say
It's in there.
There it
Fucking
is. I just saw
yeah.
it.
I don't know how to describe what that is. That box doesn't have a label.
Yeah.
also
Okay.
it's being a construct that makes him give those condition immunities. None of those are paladin.
Right.
And then let me roll initiative for Duchess. Oops. She might have preferred to have the other one instead. Songshen,
Yes.
I need a wisdom save and an initiative roll from you.
Ooh, what a lovely combination.
Isn't it?
Wisdom save 22, nat 20. Initiative 1. Okay, 16.
Am I rolling initiative right now? What is
Yes.
happening?
Well, I rolled a 23 for you on initiative.
Oh, well, I can't beat that.
She's like, I'll take it, I guess.
Theoretically, you
take
could,
that.
but you have to roll
Oh,
a nat
I'll
20
take
to
the
beat it.
23.
Now, what you
What are we
could have
fighting?
beaten was a wisdom saving throw, which I guess you can go ahead and roll again for me. Because
What's my plus?
you have a +1 to wisdom save. Because you are
Well,
current.
considering I just rolled a 16 plus 1.
Oh, that's pretty good.
That'll do it. Your turn is technically over, but you are no longer frightened.
Okay,
And,
what are we fighting?
We don't know yet.
You don't know
Okay.
yet. I do have you in the crow's nest, but then I did also have you frightened. 16
Are we
was
fighting a
the
kraken?
DC, so
If we're fighting a kraken, I think we're dead.
Could be a baby.
and I guess technically I will show it now. Larazis, it is your turn. There is like a large water.
You're kidding. You're
serpent.
kidding me. You're
Is he a bad man? What's the range on my cannon, by the way? Is it just
Let's go 120 and
weird.
300.
sick?
But it has disadvantage within
I'm
10
not
feet.
familiar with that token.
Within 10, that's fair.
That
Oh,
may
you-
not be what I think it is.
Yeah.
All right.
I
I'm
got,
going to.
I got
can
this
see it.
from the Friends and Foe folio from Shard because I was tired of having to come up with names on my own.
That's fair. I'm gonna come here, and I can see it.
I think so. It's probably still technically below the water, but it peaked out to.
Cool.
I basically broke stealth to do frightening presence. So we're technically in the second round of combat now.
I'm gonna spend 6 of my 7 charges on my wand of lightning bolt.
But why?
What do you mean? Why?
But like, why?
Hold on, I gotta find it.
See, it kind of feels like a whole thing now.
Nothing like fighting something in the water with a taser.
Dex save is 15.
Okay.
Eighth level spell?
I could cast it 9th level.
That is a nat 1, but she is
Oh,
going
fuck.
to use a legendary resistance to pass.
I think it is the type of creature. I think it is. It's just a different statted one. So it's gonna take half of 53 damage.
Okay. I'm glad I'm only taking half of it. I can't have you guys one rounding my water serpent because it automatically rolled shit on its initiative. I should have re-rolled initiative for it. Fucking bullshit.
I love that. I heard Philip go, I can't have you guys, and my thing cut off.
That's
Oh.
about it. Yeah, you got the important bits.
Yep.
Is there anything else you would like to do, Lorazes?
Cry. Do it.
That's a free action.
Oh. Depends how dramatically you do it.
That's fair. Like a heaving sob.
That's actions.
Gotta
Yeah.
do at least a bonus action minimum.
Mm.
And then if anyone's a sympathetic crier, they might have to use their reaction to cry alongside you.
Yeah.
I don't know if Travis is still there.
He died.
All right, do what? Sorry, I was talking to James.
Is there anything else you'd like to do?
As a bonus action, I would like to inspire Corin.
Fair enough.
Which means I have advantage on something, right?
You have a D6 you can add to basically
D6.
any roll
Got
that's
it.
not damage.
Yeah.
Got it.
Songshen.
What level spells does Fenrir have access to? Just first and second? At level
I
5?
think that's right. He's basically a third caster and a pact caster, so yeah, I think he only has first level for his warlock, and then he might have second level because of paladin. So
Okay. I don't have any spells this is under second level, so I'm going to just assume we can only upcast first level spells. Ignore that. Okay, never mind. It didn't click. Thank God.
Okay. How many? Oh, I can do that once. Hmm. I'm gonna do something.
fair enough.
Cool.
Give me 1 second. I have to reread the spell.
It's like such a dick right now.
Failed save.
Do a flip.
Do a barrel roll.
Save, they take half. Ugh. Does this thing look like it's dexterous?
It's not its worst stat.
It's mid. Okay.
I'll give you mid.
I'm gonna cast Vitriolic Sphere. Fuck. Every time. It's gonna be every fucking time. With Lingering Spell.
Okay.
Okay, so that is 4 sorcery points. Oh, no, that's 5. I can count. And Vitriolic Sphere. You need to make a Dex saving throw. Please roll bad. Oop.
That's a 9.
Oh, you failed.
Ooh, I'm gonna use a second legendary resistance to pass instead.
Oh,
Hey,
let him. He only has like 3.
Yeah, but I
Right?
only have 1 Vitriolic Sphere.
Well,
Oh, and you
dick.
spent so
Life's
many
a bitch and then
sorcery
you
points
die,
on
you
your
know?
lingering, because since I passed, lingering doesn't do anything, right?
I'm pretty. No, it still does. Lingering is separate. You still take. Wait, hang on. Oh, failed a saving throw against your husband.
Because if I fail, I have to make a re-roll or take half the damage again on my next turn. Is that correct?
Creature failed the saving throw against the original. Okay, so I don't think I actually use it because I would choose to do that on a hit that is successful. So I'm just gonna do half of that damage. So like 15? Oh. And that's it.
I guess I didn't know what vitriolic spear was.
Yeah, it's I like hit you with a bubble and then the bubble explodes and like
I've definitely
if you
never
dodge
seen it
you
before,
take-
but that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I guess you technically win this round, Songshen.
It's fine. I'll use lingering on the next thing. Don't worry about it.
Wait, you let her have lingering?
Yes,
Yeah.
I told you this.
I read her chat before your chat. So she asked, I said yes, and then I read yours where you said, under no circumstances should you let Fig have lingering.
Hey,
At that
I
point,
would-
it's too
you
late.
just said I was more convincing.
So here's the deal. Because I said I used it, I used it. But
Yes.
just so you know, had I known what you were casting, I wouldn't have used it because I'm immune to acid damage.
Oh,
So I
didn't
take
know that.
nothing.
You fucking dick.
But I use a legendary resistance because I didn't know what your spell did.
Well, I guess we're both having a bad fucking time then.
I think we can all agree it could have been worse.
This is my favorite encounter so far.
It could have been better.
Just Fig and I shouting at each other.
Yes,
Fucking
I'm in love.
carry on then, I guess.
We're
I don't have any
actually
bonus
doing
actions.
Iliad rules where whoever boasts the best wins the encounter.
Well, Travis is gonna
finish.
win all of them then.
I mean, yeah.
Would you like to
Oh,
move
really?
and or use a bonus action, Song?
I would like to move there, and I have no bonus actions. I don't think I can use my. I was gonna say bow. That's not what it is. My
fan.
fan.
There you go.
That's not a bonus action. Wait.
Technically, you can use if you have enough charges. One of the things you can do is a bonus action, but you also might not have used a thing to make using it as a bonus action worth it.
That is. Ooh. Oh yeah, it's a bonus action. Ooh, that is suddenly way more useful. Okay.
That brings us to our main man, blessed by his best bud, Corin. What you got for me?
I'm going to step up to this cannon, and as a bonus action, I'm going to slip my little belt knife out, and I'm going to cut my hand and just slather it all over this fucking cannon, and empower it with radiant damage.
Some people would find that weird, but I'll allow it.
They might, but I don't give a fuck. Alright, so we're going to take 4 damage for that. And then I'm going to fire on the water serpent thing.
All right, go for it.
So you said a +3 to hit, correct? Is that how that's working?
I did say that, but now that I'm thinking back, that seems kind of mean. We'll do a +5.
+5, 16.
That misses.
Okay. Well, that is going to be my turn. I'm going to stand there with my hand on the cannon.
Fair enough. Did you summon your dog, Fig?
I did not.
I'm gonna
I
skip
don't know
his
that
turn then.
He does not. Sam does not have a turn this round,
All right.
and it's fine.
My little guy is going to rest her head ever so gingerly on the edge of the ship. And I need a dex save from Fenrir and Songshen.
X save.
Why would you make me do that? Oh, that is Moth. Moth would save on the deck save, but
Well, it's
15 for
It's a
Fenrir.
line, isn't it?
19.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Fenrir fails, Songshen passes.
Balls.
So
I love that for me.
Fenrir takes 47 acid damage,
Huh?
and Songshen takes 23.
Oof.
I'm just
Wait.
touch
Wait,
curious. What's the CR?
What kind of damage was that again? Sorry.
Acid.
Acid.
Fuck. Okay. Couldn't have been
And-
poison, could it?
I love it.
Philip, you'll have to apply the damage to Fenrir because I can't edit his sheet.
Fair enough.
I can't hurt this man.
Duchess, if I am wrong, you can fix it, but I went ahead and added your 7th level of rogue for this fight.
Oh, shit. Okay.
So if you were planning on multi-classing, we can do that later.
I
but
was not
but I
planning on multi-classing.
thought maybe a
Was
little
there...
bit of extra health would help.
Thank
So-
you. Yes, it will, and I will ask you a question. Was this... Okay, one question before we go on, because you just sidetracked me. Like, hard left field sidetrack here. Did you... Is this one of the levels that I can add a feat?
No,
No. Okay, cool.
The only thing you
you're
get at
one
7th
away
level
from that. Yeah,
is evasion.
I think she
Okay,
got that at
that's-
5th. Isn't
I mean,
Well, I got
it's
I
neither
got
here nor
uncanny
there.
dodge for 5th level, I think.
Do you really not
but-
get uncanny dodge till 5th level?
Yeah.
Huh. The
Yeah.
more you know.
Yeah, the more
you're
you
just
know.
used to being a 14th level rogue.
I know. That's the problem. Is I'm technically a rogue main, but I started at 8th level. So
Yeah.
Yeah, 5th level.
Okay.
Can I'm not frightened anymore, right?
correct. So it is.
Am I able to scramble down and get into the bowel, not the underdeck, the captain's quarters? Like under the top deck there with the windows on the stern of the ship, on the aft.
You probably could. I currently have you in the crow's nest because I
Right, and
figured
that's why I'm asking.
you would be shooting
can.
and hiding. But I don't see why you couldn't. It would just require movement, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if I can get down there and into there, that gives me a lot more hiding spaces than the crow's nest.
That's fair. Yeah, we can resolve that when your turn comes up because you will be. So Fenrir gets to go next. I'm pretty sure I get to. Yeah, I'm pretty sure her breath weapon is the only thing she does if she does it. Yeah, so it's currently
Is this an
Fenrir's turn.
aboleth?
I don't think it's an aboleth.
It feels like an aboleth, but like you said, breath weapon.
Yeah, it might be. I don't know. Just kind of right. It just kind of looks like a water dragon with like no legs, or like if you took like one of like the mythological Chinese dragons and put it in the water. That's what
What's the
this
creature
token
type?
looks like. Dragon.
Ah, it technically anything then.
So, JT, what is Fenrir doing with his turn?
I think we are going to. Yeah, we are going to use Form of Dread as a bonus action.
Fair enough. That gives you temp HP, right?
Yes.
Do you want to
1d10 plus. Yeah. Why didn't I roll? Oh, because I'm on Fenrir's page. Oh, fuck off. 4 temporary HP for Fenrir.
All right. What else does it do?
You force it to once during 2 turns. You hit an attack rate. When you land an attack, you make it do a Wisdom save. If it fails, the target's frightened of you,
Okay.
and you are also immune to frightened.
That's pretty nifty. Apparently, he was already immune to frightened. Found that
I mean
out
that
the hard way.
that tracks. And then, fuck, I reckon.
I feel like there's two things I would do. One, I'm between two options, so I wonder if you'll pick either of them.
I already used a bonus action, so I can't hex. I don't really want to get super close to it, so I don't know if I don't know. Tell me the thing you were gonna do,
I
or Travis
was
can tell me what he thinks he would do.
either probably going to use most of his lay on hands pool to heal him, or I was going to run up and whack and smite.
Oh yeah, I forgot he just took a shitload of damage, didn't he?
Because now that he has 2 attacks, he could theoretically hit twice, smite twice, or yeah, he could use lay on hands to get himself back up to a healthy number of hit points.
I really feel like we should heal. Because he said he took 47 damage. Yeah, so yeah, he's got 25 points of his lay on hands. Let's burn 20 of that to heal him back up. And then just move him beside the cannon next to Songshin.
All right.
That'll work.
All right. And that is going to bring us to Duchess.
Okay. So, I would like to scramble down from my perch, because being up on a perch is not a good thing with a dragon. Like staying in one place is not a good thing to do. And scramble for this back area, like the underside of this whole thing. Like
I
the
will let
inside of it.
you basically roll acrobatics to either jump down or like do a fireman pole slide to see if you. And we'll either, depending on how you roll, let you not use too much movement to get down from the crow's nest, and then you can
Okay.
easily get to where you want to get, or you can still do it, but then maybe take damage depending on how you want to resolve it.
Right. You said acrobatics?
Correct.
21.
I think that's pretty good. So yeah, we'll say you burn 5 feet to slide down or jump in a
Okay.
pirouette kind of thing. Because I feel like it's probably 15 feet up.
Okay.
And so normally, I guess if you're just using your climb speed, you'd use almost all of it
To get there.
yeah. So
Okay.
yeah, we'll say where you are now, you're able to do with your movement.
Okay, because I was trying to get into the whole thing, either through a window or through the door.
Yeah, I was assuming you're probably just like leaving yourself open for popping out and shooting and popping back in to hide.
Yeah, if anything, if there's a space under the stairs.
Probably.
Okay.
If you want to shoot from where you are and then try hiding under the stairs.
Yes, I would like to do that.
Fair enough.
Where are my fucking weapons? Does a 18 hit? I think. Yeah, 18.
An 18 does not hit.
Damn. Alright, I'm gonna hide.
Yes, stealth check for me.
How's it not 20, do ya?
Not great. I was literally about to say this might be the only one who is actually able to maybe find you that I've thrown at you guys. But
Never mind.
we will honor the nat 20 in this house. Yeah.
Which sucks because next turn that I have, I'm going to put up Pass Without a Trace.
I still might be able to do it. You still, it's more likely that you'll be hidden than not, but I might be able to actually see you. But that's neither here nor there. For this round, you are hidden underneath the staircase.
Okay.
And it is Lorez's turn. What you got for me, wizard boy?
Sorry, I was discussing my food order with Jamie.
Food sounds good.
It does. Also, okay. I know I use legendary resistance, but did it seem? It seemed like lightning worked fine on it, right? It didn't seem to like completely shake off the lightning damage.
I think so. Yeah. Besides
That's
the
for saving.
Besides the legendary
Guys, for
resistance aspect of it, it took the normal amount of lightning damage. And then I
And it's immune to acid.
burned a fucking resistance on acid damage.
I...
This is why you shouldn't just randomly throw encounters together because one of your players can't make it. Like, if I had known the full capabilities of this thing, I'd have 2 resistances left. And Songshen would just be crying in the corner about my immunity to acid damage.
Hey, I have a lot of fire. And it doesn't matter if you're immune to that.
You know, I think, sadly, the most effective thing I could do is fireball.
There's going to be a lot of that happening for the next
I
couple
love
of
it.
turns, so you may as well.
It's like, I don't know, guys. I just feel like a giant ball of fire might be the best way to go about this.
Yeah, I think it might
XA
help.
15.
Alright.
Hmm?
That's a dirty 20. So he's going to be taking half. She's going to be taking half.
It 15.
Alright. Still looking okay. Anything else you want to do?
Ooh.
As a bonus action, I'm going to spend a sorcery point and use Quicken Spell. I'm going to cast Firebolt.
Fair
I
enough.
thought you weren't allowed to do that because they're both fucking spells.
Firebolt's
Firebolt's a cantrip.
I don't know how this rule
Ugh.
works.
25 does hit. Roll your
Oh,
damage.
I did the same amount of fucking damage.
I hate when that happens.
Alright, yeah.
I don't. It just means the cantrip's pulling its weight.
Yeah, cantrip's really pulling its weight. Then I'm really glad I didn't do another bardic because I don't have as many of those as I thought. Maybe I should put more points. Should I put more points in the bard? No, you're right. I
You
shouldn't.
just need to up
Yeah, that's
your
what I said,
charisma
exactly.
modifier.
What?
Oh, it's my modifier.
Yeah.
Charisma?
Was literally talking about this with JT before
sure were, buddy.
started. Yeah. It's not level based, it's just your charisma modifier.
I didn't
You know,
know
that's I actually think that's easier to do than put more points into bard at the moment.
That's
Yeah.
true, that's true.
Alright.
Definitely
Yep.
hurts your feelings.
That
though.
is,
Yeah.
I'm gonna use my movement to get behind Corin,
That's fair enough.
That's smart.
Yep. and that'll be my turn.
Songshen, that brings us to you.
Now, this is unexpected, but I am gonna fireball.
Couldn't
Hell
see
yeah.
that coming.
Hell yeah. So I would like a dex saving throw, please.
Alright, fair enough.
Burn that legendary resistance.
Do not.
You know he's going to.
That is
I
a
can feel it.
24.
Oh my
Yeah,
god,
that's
that's
fucking
never
stinks,
mind.
man.
Holy fuck.
Okay, just a basic fireball then. Whoa. Yeah, you can fucking take that. So that's 13.
Yeah.
But wait.
Wait.
No, you're good.
All right.
Yeah. I would like to move over here.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Carry on. That's
All
me.
right.
My turns are so easy these days.
It is very fun when there's only a couple things you can or want to do.
Yeah.
That brings us to Corin. What are we doing this round?
What are you doing?
We're going to rage and fire the cannon at the guy. Wait, yes, yeah, fire at the cannon. Fire the cannon at the homeboy again.
Fair enough.
Right. Oh boy. I still have my bardic, right? So I can roll d6 and add to the attack roll, right?
That is correct.
Come on, baby. Yes. 20 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, sick. So
So it's
alright.
48 bludgeoning, 2d6 fire,
2,
1d6 radiant, plus 2 for your rage.
Yes, I believe that is correct.
And let's just do like a static plus 3 for the hit. So we'll add 3 more to that. So 37 damage. And I believe it is not resistant to any of those types, so it'll take the full deal as you fire that cannon directly into the maw of this serpent.
Fuck yeah, he'll just scream fucking angry because he missed the first shot. And he's also like just super into it because it's a cannon, for fuck's sake.
And I will say, I don't know if you're going to count this as a good thing or a bad thing. I am glad you're raging, because I think I was going to go after Fenrir, but that cannon hit quite a bit. It is like you can see the wood splintering as it kind of makes these gashes and holes in the deck of the ship as it makes its way towards you. And it is going to make 3 attacks against you.
3? Fuck. Okay.
That's a 26 to hit,
Yeah, that hits.
21 to hit,
Yup.
and a 28 to hit.
Okay, buddy.
Hold on.
Yeah.
That 28, can I silvery barbs that shit?
I don't see why not. That is a 14 to hit.
Okay, that misses.
Okay.
Ah.
So on the bite, you take 14 halved to 7 piercing
Fenrir
damage.
gets the advantage.
And then you take 2 acid damage. So we're at 9 total for those counting at home. And then for the claw attack, you take 12 halved to 6. So 15 total damage against
Got it.
Corin.
Got it. Check and check.
And then you gave Fenrir advantage, and it is now his turn.
Cool.
I'm actually going to be really happy when y'all kill her because I have to pee. Everything's gonna work out super well for all of us. That's what I'm getting at.
I don't feel like
Sometimes you have to believe in yourself. And more importantly, you have to believe in other people.
okay,
All
I
I'm
would
saying
like
is
you
whack
said
and smite.
yeah, I don't want to whack and smite right now.
You have to whack and smite. Well, hex whack and smite. Hex whack and smite.
Ooh, hex is a good idea though.
Advantage.
Yeah. Let's hex. I don't know how hex works. So
It's a spell.
whenever you
Cast
hit.
it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 1d6 added when you hit. Okay.
And are you able
And
to
then you
cast
also get
spells
to
so you need to
choose-
do that?
Let's do let's give him disadvantage on dex checks.
Why would you want to do that?
I don't know.
Just fireball. It is unfortunate because now we're going to be hitting the boat with fireball.
That's fine. Fuck him. Who cares?
Yeah.
We got potions of water breathing.
There's lifeboats for a reason, right?
All right. So yeah, and then I guess I was gonna cast a spell, but I guess we can just run up and whack and smite.
Yeah.
So
All right. So he's
yeah.
gonna. So 2 attack rolls for me. He gets a +9 to hit.
+9 to hit. Okay, first one is a 24.
That hits.
Second, oh, he doesn't crit on a 19 by any chance, does he?
He does not. That'd be cool.
Okay, well, that's a 28 to hit.
All right, they both hit.
So 2 hits.
So,
All right. So then he does. So what does his sword do?
So without a smite, you're doing 1d8 +6 plus 1d6.
Okay, so 1d8 +6,
Yep.
and then with smite.
It'd be an extra 2d8. And you can do that up to 2 times since you hit both.
Okay. So here's the first damage. Oh fuck. Shit. Hold on. This is not being able to use his page is really fucking me up right now.
Do you want me to roll for you?
No, I'll do it. 1d8 +6 plus 2 more d8, correct?
Yep.
And that's just the one. That's one spell. Adds the 2d8, right?
Yep. So that's 1 attack with smite. And then you already did the plus 1d6, right?
Oh no, I forgot about the plus 1d6.
Shit.
So
All right.
24.
So that's 24 on the first hit.
All right, and then I guess let's just go ahead and do it again.
Go for it. We're big fans.
3d8 plus 6 plus 1d6. Fuck yeah. 28.
God damn.
So a grand total of 52 damage.
Sometimes you just gotta love paladins, right?
Yeah, sometimes.
There's some damage dealers. All right. So, I guess the question is Duchess casting Pass Without Trace, or is she going to try to finish off this dragon?
That is the question, isn't it?
Nothing would infuriate Sungshin more than if I got the killing blow.
How low health is this dragon?
How do you only
Pretty
do-
fucking.
There's a red bar around its bar.
I would say it's not a given that you'd be able to knock it down, but based off of your longbow damage with sneak attack, I think it is
Possible.
There's a fairly good
possible.
chance.
Yeah, I think it's in the range where it would be above average damage, but not like you have to roll max damage to kill it. It's in that range.
You got
I'm
this.
gonna
Believe in
take
yourself.
a pot shot and then. Actually, can I scramble my ass into the underside? Or do I have to? No, actually, hold on. No, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pop out and shoot with sneak attack. So I have advantage on this bitch. Come here.
Yep.
Advantage on this bitch. Thank the gods. I rolled a 6 and a 19. So let's see, 19 plus 7.
That'll
There's a
do
lot.
it. Yep.
We'll
So,
do it.
I think you just got another sneak attack dice because of level 7. So
I
it's
did. So it's 46 now.
1d8 plus 46 plus 6. Yeah.
Okay.
It is.
So there's a sneak attack damage. Plus D8. Okay. So 15 plus 12.
Whew. Yeah, it did not. Oh my goodness. It is ripe for the kill at this point. I'm assuming with your bonus action, you're hiding.
Yes. I
Stealth.
was actually gonna move and see if I can get in the thing, and then hide in the.
I would say
Yep.
immediately in range of your movement, there's definitely like the doors into the captain's quarters that you could easily swing open and run indoors and hide. And there's probably like maybe a stairway down to the lower decks from there, but you can easily at least get like
Into the quarters.
here, but you're inside, not on top. If that
Yeah.
makes sense, yeah.
And that is precisely where I would like to be, and I would like to hide in there.
Go for it. Stealth check for me, even though I think realistically we're going to see a rare Loraz's kill steal in this next turn.
No, bad. Don't zoom in there. Bad. No. Okay, hold on. My computer's having a conniption. 27 to hide. I rolled a 16 on the die. Okay.
You definitely feel hidden. Just because I know she's going to die, I'm going to, with my last breath, try to find you. The only one who even comes close. Anyways, Lorazis, what are you doing to it?
Well, you see, it's almost dead. So I'm gonna go, of course, 4th level magic missile.
Oh my god.
I mean, you got
Fair.
to, right?
So, yeah.
Jesus. Come on, buddy.
So that is 24 damage.
Nice. Fucking hell.
There's nothing to do about that, huh?
Yeah, there's not.
No, just hits.
Yeah. So you see Fenrir lash out at it twice, his longsword glowing radiantly. From a position you didn't know a person was hiding, an arrow flit into its hide. It lets out this shriek as you push. How many bolts is that at a 4th level? 6?
It's 6 bolts, yeah.
And it like crumples to the ground. You kind of see the steam rising from like as the acid that it. I wasn't rolling to see if it got its acid breath back. Shit. Anyways, it falls to the deck in kind of this limp coil, and y'all succeeded. Yay. The captain of the crew's like, holy shit. What do you call yourselves again?
You got the kill, you say the thing.
We're the Motley Few.
Well, shit. I'm going to tell people about you.
Please do. We need more people to learn about us.
Alright. Jesus.
Horn looks
The more people that know about
markedly
us, the more we can charge.
Horn looks markedly disappointed because he only got to fire or he only got to hit the cannon once, but that's okay.
It was worth.
It was.
It was
And I would
so
like to loot.
good.
I would like to loot the corpse.
I did realize that having it as a +3 to hit was just me lashing out. Because that's.
Also curious. So it had.
Its natural armor was a 19. It had legendary resistances, but no legendary actions. And it was a
That's why?
CR 13.
I would have missed
I thought it was
without the
Aboleth.
5.
I thought we were fucked.
I'm with you, Corin. I need to loot this corpse.
Yep.
So,
Water? Dragon?
Yeah. I added the proof of demise of this to shared treasure. As for that, obviously it doesn't have like gold on it, but whatever things you want to take from a dragon's corpse, it has dragon qualities.
Did it have a horde?
No way.
Like scales, teeth, horns, that kind of thing.
Yeah, I was
Like,
gonna
Yeah.
do we
say.
need to drink these potions and search for a lair?
Also, how big is its skull?
Oh my god!
Ooh, how big would its skull be? I think it was classified as huge. So
Not big enough. She's not gonna be able to carry it around.
I
could
Yeah.
fit in
think the skull is, I think at this point, probably the size of any of you, if not larger. Does that sound right?
Are you sure
Travis?
you added the perfect demise to shared treasure? Because I don't see it.
Pretty sure I did. Let's go share try.
Yeah, wait, how many points is a sea serpent dragon? We've got to be winning this shit.
Feels like a pretty good one.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll add it to you.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I hit Grant. Yeah, it says there's no shared treasure to claim. Interesting. Yeah, I'll add it.
Okay.
But to answer everyone else's question, yeah, there's dragon things for harvesting, if that is what.
Hey, how do I roll to harvest teeth and or horns?
It'd be survival.
Yeah,
I love that answer.
I assume Duchess is also rolling that for souvenirs.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't really want to roll that.
Why
Okay.
is Lorazis' survival good?
Oh.
I-
Ooh, that's some fun solid souvenirs right there. Dirty 20.
Oh, that's the lowest roll I've rolled all night.
Yeah, me too, bud.
Lorez is in the corner, just kind of prying out chips of teeth with like fantasy pliers. Duchess with the dirty 20, I'd say. What are you hoping to get from it? And we'll.
Probably one. Is it spiny? Does it have spines?
Let me see if I can't.
Philip, can I use my alchemist supplies with which I am proficient to harvest some of its blood? And or other fluids like saliva. No weirdness.
I want to call out the Corin, and I want
Yes.
to say, "Hey, do you want the heart?"
Yes?
Cool. Do you have a list of things you want before I take this?
The heart sounds good, and an eyeball or two.
Have that.
Sick. I'll take
it
'em.
Looks a little spiny. I'm gonna post a pic in general chat, I think.
You know, she could speak to us before next week. She doesn't have to wait all week just to speak to us.
Who?
I think I'll
Fig.
take a
She
couple of the
said-
spines on
She
top
said she's going
there.
to give up because her internet hates her. She says, speak to you guys next week.
That's fair.
He's been having internet
Um,
problems for like a few days now.
Some of the viney things hanging off, are those parts of it, or is that just like kelp and shit?
That looks like kelp and shit. It's like
Okay.
supposed to be amphibious, so I think it's supposed to be like swamp vines. That's a thing,
Okay.
right?
Why not?
That would
buddy?
make
Why not?
sense. Yeah, a few of the scales, maybe a rib bone. Few of the spiny things.
I think you can.
Things I can create things with. And then
think
the
you
rest
can
of it
do
I
all
will
that.
leave up to the party, and then whatever the party doesn't take, I am going to feed it to the bag.
Oh, boy.
Ooh, that is interesting.
I am making friends with this damn bag, okay?
If you're not its best friend, I don't know what else it wants.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So
Undead eldritch beings of supreme horror. Do they have friends?
I mean, if they're gonna have a friend, it should be Duchess. She's literally fed this thing just an exotic array of things.
Work
thus far.
acquaintances, people that you ride on the
Yeah.
bus together, but
It's not like she's
you
just
don't
like, oh yeah,
have-
here's a cut of some mid quality mutton, like
Yeah.
stone giant wyvern, fucking rare ass dragon I never even fucking heard of before. Yeah.
We're gonna defeat the BBEG, and then we're gonna find out that the bag was some lost, forgotten god that's now reascending. And thank you, Duchess.
Yeah. It's just like it's an acolyte of Vecna just
I
hanging out in
am
the
gonna
bag.
say, and we can spend the week on this, but at the very least, I'm assuming people have grabbed at least a few teeth. Maybe someone's lopped off a hand, claw, a paw. What do dragons have? The
Paws.
things that
Probably
their
a
claws
paw
are on the
or a
end
hand.
of.
Talon.
Yeah. Talon, maybe, sure. So we can maybe take the week of determining useful things that the party may have harvested, and then, yes, the rest went into the bag.
Yes. And if anybody, yeah. So it's. I mean, I'm still putting random shit into this bag, but like, I'm only feeding it certain things.
And yeah, next week we will pick back up. I will make sure
Why is this written like she's an NPC? Like we should have befriended her.
Technically, she was in the Friend and Folio book that I bought. Which,
Hey, wait a minute.
Friend or foe folio?
She has a horde. She has a horde, guys. Guys, we're not done. We're not going back.
Not yet. Hold on.
Okay, so before next week, I'll make a fucking horde from the dragon. And I'll also add the proof of demise to Corin's inventory.
Along with my heart and eyeballs.
Yes.
I feel like anything y'all want to remove from the dragon, you should be able to just add a random item.
Okay, sick. I'll do that.
You
Yeah.
should be able to just be like, create new, and it'll be like, Dragon Fang. And you can take
Yeah,
that
can I
to
just
it.
call it like Water Dragon? Do I have to use its actual given name? Because that makes me sad.
You do not have to use its actual given name. No. you can be content in the anonymity.
Anonymity of the Water
of
Dragon?
the-
Perfect.
yeah.
Because, yeah, I was like, I don't know this bitch's
This
name.
was
I didn't
just
have a
some
conversation with
nameless fiend attacking fishermen. We had no choice but to put it down. Not even sure if it had a name or a family. But yeah, that is what I guess I'll make a horde and add the proof of demise to Corin's inventory, and then that should be that was
Make
worth
sure it does not have a family.